What's up, peeps? It's TheJavanator over here. Doing more, more Mega Man 11. There we go. I cannot speak today. Been having that problem a lot lately. We are on the Wily Tower Castle Fortress level thing. Um, Nothing behind that gear. Okay. We saw a bit of this stage in the last video, before I got a game over. So there's that. Um, it was pretty cool though. Um, and being that we've experienced a little bit of it, hopefully we can get past more of it. So, and hopefully complete the stage. And we have all of our weapons now, some of which I don't even think I've ever used, like ever. Moments with those included. How well does this work? That's all a growing boy needs. Okay, so I'm in a pretty good mood. Found out that one of my friends got their mission call for the church and stuff, going to England. So that's pretty exciting for them. English today. English was awesome. I have like the world's greatest English teacher ever. And I say that as the son of an English teacher. And my dad is not my English teacher. He's like really fun too for his class, but nah. My English teacher he's the chillest dude I've ever met. Like, oh man, okay. Like, any given day, he will actually set time aside to prepare a story for us. And that's a real life story for us. And that is our nonfiction for the year. And yeah, he tells us these crazy, messed up, wacko nonfiction stories to show us that nonfiction can be pretty cool. And today he told us all about the origins of like lobotomies and all that. Yeah, it was pretty sick. And then he started talking about the Jack Nicholson movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's a good movie, by the way. Like, I legitimately enjoy that. I watched that movie for the first time in psychology class last year. It was pretty. Oh, man, it was pretty cool. Wow, everything is a lot slower. Speed here. Oh dear. Okay. Run! There we go. Yeah, the bottom is messed up. Oh yeah, right. I can't get up there from there. Okay. Pick up one of these. Rush that. I only have 2 rush abilities in this game. In past Mega Man games, there were 3. Can't remember what they all were. They were basically the rush, spring one. What's that one called? Rush coil. Yeah. And there was rush jet, and then there was oh dear, not what I meant to do at all. Oh man. Okay. I hate these things. I don't think there's been a single person to play this type of thing who's enjoyed it. Which is why we're going to wrong button. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Jack Nicholson is just one of those like actors that is no, I don't know if iconic is the right word, because for like iconic you would examples of like iconic actors that like everyone knows and absolutely adores would be like Robin Williams, who unfortunately has been not with us, which is a real shame because he was fantastic. And I don't know a single person who doesn't like Robin Williams. Oh man, it was terrible damage. Yeah. But Jack Nicholson I would argue that he's one of the most recognizable actors. I've never seen somebody with that type of grin in my life other than Jack Nicholson. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. I wasn't even thinking about that. Okay. Luckily, we did get to a checkpoint over here. That's not too far behind. We are going to pick these up. So now we're at full rush abilities. Okay. Hack our way over here. Speed run strats. Okay. What's an easy? This is an easy way to get rid of this guy. Okay. Ooh, it's one of those things. E-tank? No. Wait, was it? Was it an E-tank? I couldn't tell. Was it a gear or an E-tank that I got? Because I don't remember having 4 E-tanks before. And it was a different sound effect. I think we got an E-tank. That is absolutely incredible. Okay, so that cannon to my left is not a big problem for us. But we will. I don't want to be. Okay, so now we got that out. Goes out of the way. Man, this bouncy ball does a lot of damage. Like, surprisingly, a lot. Okay, let's rebuild that one. Because that one is actually a lot better than anybody would probably expect it to be. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Oops, wrong way. Huh. Okay. Have that guy taken care of. If I recall, you can upwards with that. Oh, that was. I forgot that those fell, which is. Okay, noob mistake on my part. I admit. That was dumb. Okay. Man, I hope the boss isn't awful. Because that would suck. Anyways. Let the past be the past. Let's go over here. Drama class. Drama class was cool today. Still doing Cinderella. Got the ticket order forms in, so that's pretty sick. Yeah. Sing lots of songs. Make people smile. It's all good. Oh, man. There we go. Both of those. Really? Huh. Okay. Don't die. We're on our next life. And we are going through this ability like nothing. So we got a health drop, but that's really not what we want. Let's just... Come on. There we go. Or red coil, I mean... no. We want... Yeah, there we go. So. Do not mess up with this part again. Okay. That's honestly a lot harder than it looks. Don't judge me. Okay. We did mess that one up that time. I feel like that's really risky to go for, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we damage boosted onto the thing. That was awesome. Okay. Come on. Make your mama proud, Javen. My mama hates me now. And that's a game over. Goodness. That was a shame. That was a legitimate shame. But now we're refreshed, we're prepared. Robin Williams, though. Man, that guy was great. Every single thing he was in just became one of the most fun movies I've ever seen. Like, that was awful damage, but, like, any role that he's been in, it's hard to imagine anybody else playing that role, like, ever. Those were his roles. Like, tell me one other person you can imagine pulling off the genie from Aladdin so well. So above and beyond. It's unheard of. His talent is just unmatched, you know? Man, that guy, great. And even his more dramas rather than comedies, like Mr. Doubtfire, easily a comedy, I would say. That was it was a funny movie. But even things like Dead Poets Society, absolutely incredible. Like, that's not a comedy by any means, but like, it was, his performance was so lively, and it was, yeah. He's great. That's all I can say. Okay, slightly more controversial topic. Who is the best Spider-Man? Okay? I've heard all sides. The majority of the people that I've asked have said Tom Holland, which I might have to agree with you, because Tom Holland is like, they got the character of Peter Parker and Spider-Man perfectly correct. Like, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, not hating on him because, like, he was the Spider-Man that I grew up with, but you know, he was in college already, you know? Spider-Man is supposed to be a high school kid, and then with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, they made him in college, which isn't Tobey Maguire's fault by any means. But I also think that he was more Peter Parker than Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man's supposed to be fun. There's not a lot of Spider-Man 2 with that had Doc Ock in it. That one had quite a few jokes in it that were pretty funny. Like at the bank when Spider-Man and Doc Ock are fighting, and then Doc Ock throws a few bags of gold coins at him, and then Spider-Man slings it back and says, "Here's your change." That was hilarious. But I can't remember what I was saying. But dear goodness, that's a tough spot. But like, the majority of the time, I felt like Spider-Man was just Peter Parker wearing a suit, which essentially that's what he is. But yeah, and then Andrew Garfield, I felt like had the reverse effect where he was not at all Peter Parker and like only Spider-Man, and you know, like, that's cool to an extent too, but like, and some of you might be arguing with me in your head, like being like, oh, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was like super smart. He developed his own webbing and had that cool lock on his door and everything. But here's my counter argument. Beginning of the movie, Peter Parker, before he's even Spider-Man, I think, like, is riding around on a skateboard in the hall of his school. Tell me again, is that Spider-Man? Or is that Peter Parker? Or is that Spider-Man? Because it ain't Peter Parker. Come on, there we go. Okay, that was slightly disappointing. But Tom Holland, like, he has been a fantastic mix of both, and they got his character right. He looks like a high school student who's totally acting like a kid would, given, like, fantastic abilities. Okay. Okay. There we go. We did it. Okay. Get him. There we go. Rush set over there. That was not smart, but it somewhat worked out. Oh my goodness, that was the world's greatest save ever, and that was way too close for comfort. You also be impressed. Heck, I'm impressed with myself. Okay. I don't feel comfortable with it. Okay. Now I think that I was just a wuss, but... And our rush abilities are gone, so there's that. Okay, looks like this part I'm going to need to be a little bit concentrating on. Ooh, the reaction times are real. Okay. I feel like this is where a mini boss is. Nope, this is where more utter bullcrap is. Wait. This looks a lot like the pattern. This is exactly the same pattern as in Mega Man 1's Iceman stage, I believe. I could be wrong, but I really don't think I am. But, yeah. There we go. Oh, dear. Dear goodness. Okay. Clearly I don't remember it very well. There we go. So, there we go. Over here. And over here. There we go. Yeah, very similar. Right, even right down to the spiky puck at the bottom. Okay. Okay, now we have some rush abilities back, thank goodness. Yeah, Tom Holland, I admire the crap out of that guy. I also envy the crap out of that guy. Like, he gets to be an Avenger. Those are my favorite movies. They're, in my opinion, probably the only good movies to come out in the past few years. Yeah. And he has just been a fantastic mix of both Peter Parker and Spider-Man. In my opinion, at least. Okay, this looks dangerous. How many lives have we got? Okay. We are missing a life. That would probably not have made that. Okay. This is a lot more difficult than I think it should be. Oh dear. Come on, get up the ladder. Okay. And he's funny too. And I saw this somewhere else. I can't remember where it was, but like when in that one tiny, kind of overlooked moment from Spider-Man: Homecoming, when he's giving the directions to the old lady. That's exactly what Spider-Man is. He's that friendly neighborhood guy who's just always there, you know? And that movie highlighted the struggle of its yellow freaking devil. Okay. So, if it goes off Mega Man 1, then the electric ability is the weakness. But clearly, that's not the case. Man, I hate yellow. Seems easier than in Mega Man 1, but at the same time, it still sucks. Okay, it's not the, it's not it. That is torturing ability. Oh yeah, that's what torturing ability is. Maybe this is Yellow Devil's weapon? I'll use this life to at least find out what Yellow Devil's, weakness is. No. I highly doubt it would be Impact Man. Highly doubt that. Maybe? I haven't used Acid Man's... Dear goodness. I haven't used Acid Man's weapon on anything yet, so... Possibly? But... Nope. Okay. Come on. Come on. I need to not die here. Who was the person that came up with Yellow Devil? Oh, that was not smart. Worked out decently well. Okay, no. Maybe Impact Man? I highly doubt that it would be. Because in Mega Man 1 it was the electric enemy, but there's no way to get Fuse Man's weapon. Okay, so we don't know. And he has gears. That is terrifying. Okay, so we're on our last life. I will probably cry if we end up dying, but we have extra E-tanks, so... I don't know, we'll try Impact Man. Highly doubt that it would work. Actually, pretty certain that it won't. Is the only one that we haven't tried on him, so... Let's see. Plus, like, how do you not love Tom Holland? Like, he's hilarious. And he's the perfect Spider-Man. And Ned. Okay. Daily debate. Who is the best supporting character in an MCU movie? Yeah, he told me. Wait, we haven't tried Tundra Man yet. Okay, so who's the best supporting character in an MCU movie? Is it Ned from Spider-Man Homecoming? No, it's not. Is it this one? Might be. I don't know. Turns out there's a few that few of them that I haven't tried yet. Oh, that was close. Indiana Jones, that one. Okay, so is it Ned, Spider-Man Homecoming, or is it? Oh dear goodness. Okay. Maybe this is just going to be a matter of who's the easiest to win. And for that, I think it's locked in. But so I need to get through this list. Is it Ned, or is it Korg from Thor Ragnarok? You know that one. It's like, hey man, I'm Korg. It's my friend Nick. Going to jump on that spaceship over there and get to safety. Wanna come? I'd probably wrecked that line, but you know, whatever. Oh dear, it's that shot a lot. Okay, maybe it'll just be safer to go Acid Man, because he's got the barrier, you know? Okay. Go. Okay. So is it Ned or Korg, or is it Louise from Ant-Man? Oh dear goodness, there's an E-tank over here, definitely. It's Ant-Man. Oh dear. You all know Louise. Hard not. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I do not like this. Multiple yellow devils? It's not fair. Looks like they sound somewhat patterned. One of them has this eye. Okay. So it looks like it's relatively the same pattern every time for like what pieces of his body go to the other side, in what order. Okay. Oh no, that's not fair. You can't do that twice. Goodness, if we die, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Okay, so we have been hit. Oh dear, okay. One more hit and then we're dead, so we're definitely using another. We're not even halfway done killing him yet. Let's try Torch Knight's weapon again. Hopefully we don't get too dead. Remember, we're only on the first Wily stage. We're on the first one. Oh man. How often do you need to do this? Man. I was gonna transform over to the other side, or guess. I'm guessing that whoever came up with the idea of Yellow Devil was having a really bad day and just wanted to take out all their anger on the player. And this is clearly not the end. Why? Let's at least try to charge this out on him. Man, how do you dodge that? Okay, got it. Okay, got another charge. Hopefully he shouldn't be dead too soon. Okay, successfully dodged all of them. How many gears has he got? Oh man, if he's on that side of the room now. Okay, so it is reverse now. Dead. That's what you get for using your BS gear system, man. Okay. That was a legitimately difficult fight, and I was terrified, 100%, that I would die. So, yeah, that will do it for this episode. Yeah, we are now on the second Wily stage. That'll do it for this episode, though. Tune in tomorrow for the next video that I will do with the next Wily stage. Hopefully there won't be a Yellow Devil or several deaths, but yeah, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, then like and subscribe anyways, because it really helps out. And good night.